Morning, Facebook and YouTube. Morning, TJ Ferguson. What you got going on this morning? Good morning, Cassie Johnson.
There's a new style of fishing going on today, but it's not done.
I think I lost some weight. Let's go. Day 8, no wine.
Let's go.
Day 3, no smoking. Awesome.
Never provide your personal information in response to an
My stomach is growled at night and still is. Yeah, that'll happen.
I went to the new Papa's last night.
Did you? Pretty good?
Yeah. Dude, it's like big ass burrito. Excuse my language. It's like big burritos. It's like Chipotle.
Mm.
But yeah, it was pretty good. And like the chips and salsa, it's all like serve yourself.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so you just go. It is expensive though.
Is it?
It was like $47 for me and my brother.
Dang.
Call Clarity Funeral Services today. To learn more about grieving, 286-4449. 286-4449. Home and Clarity. Clarity Funeral Services.
Live from First Day Bank Studios, good morning. I'm Oran Jackson.
And I'm Micah Frazier.
And it's 7 a.m. We're committing this time to reading some scripture. Today it's Psalms 37. It says, "Be still before the Lord and wait patiently for him. Do not fret when people succeed in their ways, when they carry out their wicked schemes." That was Psalms 37. Sometimes it feels like everyone else is getting ahead, making moves or catching breaks while you're grinding day after day. But God says, be still, not inactive, but calm, steady, and trusting. He's working behind the scenes even when it doesn't look like it. The blessing meant for you can't be taken from you. And the season you're in is shaping the strength you'll need when the doors open. Patient isn't the pause, it's the preparation. This 7 a.m. scripture is brought to you by Trey Collins Construction and Trucking Company. That's 580-236-9295.
And we're going to have some tips for you if you're heading out to the Warrior football game tonight. Some travel tips for you. We're also going to be talking about overthinking. Is it affecting your relationship? And 10 ways you can kick that bad habit that you've been putting off for years. You're listening to 96.7 KBEL. Get your request in 286-6642. It's 96.7 with Oran Jackson and Micah Frazier. Here's Luke Bryan with That's My Kind of Night. Scale said 140. Nice, Cassie.
Let's go. Yeah, that's my kind of night. Cold weather makes people crave more food.
Makes sense. Now, is that more food as in like they're eating more, or more food like wintertime food? Like they're wanting, like, people don't like chili unless it's cold, or or unless the weather's cold. Or
You're right. It says cold weather creates hormonal shifts that drives people toward high-calorie comfort foods.
cold. That food that sticks to your ribs.
Yeah.
Because like deer season and stuff, everybody makes soups, deer chili and all that stuff.
That's what it says right here. It says adding spices like chili or cayenne.
Warm your innards.
Yeah, Cassie, start trying to eat one time a day.
Which is hard to do when you got kids.
Facts.
So, hats off to you. But if you're fasting, you still got that window. And like some people, they'll eat right at the window. Like as soon as if your window's from 4 to 10, like right at 4 they eat, and then right at like 9:30 they eat. Right before 10. So it kind of spaces it out so you get 2 meals. All right, listen to 96.7 KBEL with Oran Jackson and Micah Frazier live on 259. What's going on, Oran Jackson?
What's going on, Micah? How are you doing?
I'm doing great, man. It's Friday. It's playoff
Let's
Friday. I seen the Wyandotte bus across from the Broken Bow Casino this morning. So it looks like they stayed over there, and I hope they, had a good visit. Coming down here a day early. I'm not sure where Wyandotte's at. I'm gonna check that out, but apparently it's far enough they didn't want to travel today. And of course we got Wagner coming to Broken Bow, and then Idabel goes to Cassia Hall. And I got some travel tips for you if you're going to make that trip, and I hope you do. Get out there, cheer on your Warriors, and you never know what can happen. I've seen it happen. Matter of fact, one year my cousins were playing in Broken Bow, and they had to go to Bristow. They were the 4th seed, and they had to go to Bristow to play the number 1 seed. So we're thinking, and it's my cousin's senior year, so we're gonna go watch them. Usually everybody knows the 4th seeds usually gets kicked, but no, they beat the number 1 seed and got to host a playoff game the next week. So you never know what can happen, folks. I urge you to go out there, cheer on your Warriors. You never know what can happen. At the end of the day, when playoffs start, everybody's 0-0. The record is 0-0. The records go out the window. Everybody's scratching, clawing, and fighting to try to get to that next spot. There's only so many teams playing tonight, and they're trying to win that right, earn that right to play and practice next week. So if you're going to go, and I hope you do, know the essentials. The kickoff time, which is at 7 p.m. That means don't show up at 7 p.m. That means probably get there about 6. Make sure you can get there about 6. Now, you got to understand there's a lot of other people that's going to be going down that turnpike. There's going to be people traveling, especially if everybody's going to watch the Warriors tonight. So be mindful of that. Kickoff's at 7. Know where you're going. Know where the stadium is. Leave earlier than you think. Playoff games draw big crowds. Extra time for parking, finding the entrance, security bag checks. Of course, the OSSAA does that now. You got to have clear bags, and they can't be too big. So getting good seats, if not assigned. So be mindful of the weather. I don't think anything's supposed to happen tonight. I think it's supposed to be pretty good tonight. Know the ticket rules. I'm pretty sure they sell tickets online now, but know that they don't take screenshots. It has to be in the app. So get your parking info. Bring your portable charger if you're going to be recording. Cash and card. Seat cushions, blankets, and get your Warrior pride on. Get that red, black, and white on. During the trip, carpool if you can. Hey, that helps, especially driving, about 3-4 hours. So that helps with a lot, that knowing that you got different drivers that can drive home after the game and stuff. And just go on and cheer those Warriors. That's 7 p.m. at Cassia Hall. And you never know what can happen, folks. You're listening to Oran Jackson, Micah Frazier on live on 259. Here's Jason Aldean with Dirt Road Anthem. So savages are going to take some arson, kick some names. Cass says, so hard. I have an egg in the morning and chicken breast at 1. Hey. That would work. But yeah, the cravings. It's just because it's new still, but once you get used to that, I think it won't be nothing after that. Romans 22. Go see Sean Duggett. He'll cook you some food. We cooking this morning, Sean Duggett. Like today, we have Tulsa. I will get grilled nuggets. That's it. No fries, no soda, just water. Maybe not sweet tea. Going hardcore. He works at the we call it Head Start.
The window and ice cold.
Oh, dude, I seen a funny video. Somebody, it's called There I Ruined It, but it's got like only thing I think of is every country song that's got cold beer. And I think I sent it to Sean. But it's all the different country singers.
That's actually crazy.
And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna jam it.
That's actually crazy. That's funny. Did you see the way Charlie Kirk's wife was hugging Jason Aldean?
Huh. I've been seeing what she talked about, was it JD Vance? She
Yeah.
called him, she stopped herself where she's like, something reminds me of JD, or JD reminds me, President, Vice President JD Vance reminds me. Everybody's like, That was Dirt Road Anthem by Jason Aldean. And don't forget, we got Valiant, Wyandotte. I'm not even sure where. Let me look that up real quick. Wyandotte, Oklahoma. That is 4.5 hours away. Oh yeah, that's right in the northeast corner. The very opposite of us, basically, here in Idabel, is what they are to the northeast corner of Oklahoma. So yeah, I get why they, didn't feel like making that drive down here, especially with all the playoff traffic going through the Tulsa area, and the turnpikes and highways and stuff like that. It's just easier than leaving at 11:30 today and trying to get here by 4. So we get that. Is overthinking affecting your relationships? Here's one thing to think about. It creates negative assumptions. You know what? One thing that really, for previous employers, bosses, is negative assumptions. That basically killed my drive to work for you. What kind of person do you think I am? That kind of deal. They would just make remarks or something to that nature just because they're not feeling that day. They're perfect example. I go to Brahms yesterday, and now you quote me on that. This is gold right here. I go to Brahms yesterday, and the guy taking the money in the drive-thru is like, oh, happy-go-lucky. He's just, I was like, hey, you have change for 100. That's all I had on me. And he's like, yeah, from your hand to mine, and change from your hand to mine. So we started laughing, and he said, he's talking about. I told him not to put me in the drive-thru, man, because I'm gonna have too much fun with it. And I was like, well, it helps the time go by fast, right? And he said, exactly. You have fun at work and stuff, and make time go fast. If you're gonna drag in and this and that, complain, it's gonna be a long day. So we that kind of interaction. I told the lady at the next drive-thru, I was like, hey, that guy's good. Give him a raise or something. But people like that, and a manager who comes in dragging and has got her own things going on in life that brings it to the workplace can destroy somebody's attitude like that works for you. And that's happened to me before. It was like, I'm trying, I'm doing my best. I've never failed at a job that I ever had. I've always succeeded at it. But there's other people that, I don't know, for some reason, they have their days. And when they have their days, they lash out and they make, poke little jabs at you, at their employees and stuff. And it could be a good day within the employee morale, but here comes the boss coming in and just kind of slaying his, throwing his weight around, I guess, to say. And that kind of kills the momentum. It kind of kills everything. And that's when people start looking for different jobs and stuff. That was the case before for me. It was like, nah, I got to get out of here because it's toxic. But the assumptions of just, what do you think of me? Is that what you think I do? Is that how you think I act? Is that how you think I think? Or you think I think? It leads to miscommunication. Overthinkers often analyze messages, tone, and past conversations, but rarely ask for clarification directly. They can create confusion or conflict that could have been avoided with a simple conversation. How many times has that happened to y'all out there? Different stuff. There's no shade to anybody. It's just, this is what happens in the world. It's just creating, and maybe you're the person doing it. Time to think, don't overthink. You overthink stuff. One of the things I can't stand is somebody always thinking somebody's out to get them. It throws the energy off and everything. They don't trust anybody. And I get it. not trusting people and stuff, but there's got to be a point. Like, bro, you're out here in public. Like, it'll be all right. First of all, you can't control anything anyway. What's going to happen is going to happen. Wouldn't you agree? The Lord Almighty said, it is to be done. There's nothing you can do about it. It is written in the good book. It is written in the word. It's written in the story, in your story. So there's no point even worrying about it. Just have a good time till the end of time. We got some more country music on the way. 96.7 KBEL. Let us know if you've ever had a boss like that. Or maybe you were that person. Here's Florida Georgia Line with Cruz here on 96.7 KBEL. Breakfast Ooh! And before you ask, no, it's not nothing like when we was kids. Dang. I was not late, Sean Duggett. And she was never there, so how would she even know I was late? Now, I will grant that name the habit and the trigger.
Hey, were you talking to the Valiant coach today?
No, I emailed him, but he never responded. So, and I figured I'd just let Cornelius do Idabel since he already, because there was that confusion at the beginning of the season. He come up here for ours, and then he didn't show up for Cornelius's. Because he thought that was the interview, so I didn't want to get it all mixed up again. So
play these news after the next break.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was Florida Georgia Line with Cruz. And here's some things to help you kick that bad habit you've been putting off for years, regardless of what it is. And it don't even necessarily have to be a bad habit, just a habit that you have that you want to quit. That some people, it depends on what you call bad, what the stigma is for bad habits. But nonetheless, name the habit and the trigger. Value or vague goals keep habits alive. If you clearly identify what you want to stop and when and why, it happens more often. Is it stress, boredom, certain people, certain times? Awareness is the first lever for control. And how about shrinking the change? Instead of I'm quitting this forever, try for the next 5 days, I won't do it between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. Small wins build an identity change and reduce resistance. So that, I guess that's that comparison or that compromising, I guess. Like, I know I need to quit, but I'm not quitting cold turkey. So I'll make that compromise of, okay, I'm gonna do my best while I'm at work not to do this. And it could be smoking is one of the deals. Like, you may never smoke at home. It's always just at work. So, there's that. That's kind of a hard breakthrough. But like I said, name it and name the trigger. What happens? Why do you feel the need to smoke? Why do you feel the need to, get that double shot in the morning of coffee? What happens to the regular, just different stuff. No bad, no worse. But we'll be back with more country music after the Oran Network here on 96.7 KBEL.
The supplemental nutrition assistance program usually has food stamps. Top earner this week started a stopgap bill that will fund the government until January 30th. Across the country, more than 41 million
Now former Death Row inmate Tremaine Wood is recovering after he was found unresponsive in his cell yesterday. Just hours after Governor Kemp hit commuted Wood's death sentence to life in prison. The State Department of Corrections said Wood had a medical event caused by dehydration and stress. He told DOC officials he didn't know why he collapsed. He was taking
Oh, Sean says play Drunk Me, Mitchell Tenpenny. I thought you were saying, I thought you were after drunk and you were like, Drunk Me. I thought you were saying you was drinking with Mitchell Tenpenny. Good morning, 96.7 KBEL. Not much, how you doing? Yeah, always. Yeah, man. I hope all of them do. It'd be nice. Radio Man by George Jones. It'd be nice. It's been a good while since all three of them were in playoffs. Yep. Wyandotte. Yeah. Yeah, that Wyandotte. Yeah, it's over. I guess they stayed in Broken Bow. I guess they probably had a big. It's right, basically the opposite of us. They're what we are to the northeast corner. Yeah, so they're on the way to Joplin, pretty much. All right, no problem. You have a good weekend. Bye. I eat because I'm unhappy, and I'm unhappy because I eat. You sure about that, Sean Duckett?
For more information, visit outrageousdrinking.samsung.com.
Oklahoma State University President Dr. Jim Hess on Thursday announced the largest fundraising campaign in the school's history.
Today, I'm proud to announce that this comprehensive campaign, we will raise $2 billion.
$2 million.
He said billion.
Billion?
Yeah.
What was that for?
I don't even know.
Bro, give me $50, bro. You got $2 billion.
Bro.
Early voting continues through today for special elections next week in 26 Oklahoma counties. Most of the elections are for school propositions, but there are also several school board and municipal seats on the ballot. Early voting in those locations having elections will run today from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Most early voting happens at county election board offices. Visit the state election board website to get a full list of locations having elections. I'm Jackie O'Brien.
This is the Oran
The Oklahoma News Network.
That's right. Live on 259 with Oran Jackson and Micah Frazier. We got a request for Drunk Me by Mitchell Tenpenny. Not sure who that is, but we got another George Jones coming up after that. Have you ever met somebody that just, they're not in a positive, they're not positive. Now, say you're positive around McCurtain County, that could mean something else, but what I mean is, that attitude, the positive attitude. Have you ever just met that person where nothing seems to be good, nothing seems to be, they could win the lottery, and they're like, oh, the government's gonna get their half of the money. Yeah, but you just, the one deal that somebody wins like, $1 billion, the $1 billion lottery. Well, they only got 400 million. Oh, they only got 400 million? Tough break, man. That kind of deal, like they always see the glass half empty. Well, here's some ways you can add some positivity to your daily routine. Do a 10-second wins check. Before getting out of bed, think of one thing you're grateful for, one thing you're looking forward to. It sets the tone without feeling like homework. So, just think about what you want to accomplish, what you have accomplished. Move your body a little, a quick stretch, a slow walk, or a few deep breaths. Small movement equals instant mood lift. How many times have you just, when you wake up, and you stretch for that first time and your back starts cracking it, you just feel better. I'm saying you'll get there, Oran Jackson. You ain't hit the age yet, but you will get there, sir. Especially on these cold mornings it's been. Yeah, you sit on the side of the bed for about 10 seconds, maybe 10 minutes, just so your body can wake up. But avoid grabbing your phone immediately. Give yourself even 5 minutes before diving into the notifications. Your mind starts calmer. You're listening to 96.7 KBEL, and we got more tips and tricks for you for, if you're going out of town to watch the Warrior game. But till then, here's Drunk Me by Mitchell Tenpenny, per request. This better not be no bull poop, Sean.
This is actually a good song.
Is it?
Yeah.
Some people don't know when to quit.
All right. Oran Jackson vouches for you. You better not be sending no bull poop up there. Weekend plans. I know Micah has his show. They may put a damper in your weekend plans. No, the one I do on Q102, that's pre-recorded. And then last Saturday was we were doing a live remote. And Oran Jackson walking out in traffic.
Thanks, bro. I'm standing in my car.
But other
Good
than
morning.
that,
This is KBL.
I gotta clean my yard up and stuff and get rid of some stuff I've been putting off forever. I got like old clothes and stuff I need to take down to the church. Aaron Ensign, appreciate the like. Cassie, TJ. But yeah, just basically home maintenance, I guess. Oh, I gotta ask that dude about the firewood.
Oh, wow.
But we ain't gonna worry about
No
that today.
way.
We're gonna try to get that some other time. Yeah, Sean Dad's gonna come help me burn all that brush and stuff in the yard.
Yeah, for sure.
What about you?
Big Iron, yes, ma'am. Yeah, thanks for listening. You as well. Have a great weekend, too. I'll talk to you Monday. Bye. She said she had a boss that was in a bad mood every day, and then she quit, and then he committed suicide a week later.
Jeez.
When she told me that, it caught me off guard. I was like, yo.
Golly. We got Dennis wanted to hear Radio Man by George Jones, too. So
I bet. We got another George Jones on the Wattage app. Good. Or have Friday.
oh yeah, we can do that.
So George Jones back to back.
Back double George.
Yeah, double George.
Double shot of George. There you go.
First. Which one was it?
Radio Man. I gotta get some new shoes. Probably go to Sherman's. Nice.
There's Radio Lover. There's not a Radio Man.
That might be it. All right, request by Sean Duckett, Mitchell Tenpenny, Drunk Me. We got some more requests coming in left and right. Get yours in 286-6642. You can even text it 286-6642. Till then, we got Micah's weekend wrap up coming up in about 8 minutes. And right now we have Radio Lover by George Jones. Cat's gonna go get some new kicks.
Hey, I go to Sherman's.
We're loading up. I try and be back. Okay. Y'all be safe. I understand you with that. Uh,
That's radio lover George Jones, official back-to-back George Jones. We got another request. Finally, Friday. Thank you so much for tuning in on this Friday morning. We're hanging out with Oran Jackson and Micah Frazier. Stay tuned with Micah's Man Up.
Friday.
What's that? Got like a pompadour thing going on.
Wait, this commercials leads you right into 7:45. Okay.
All right, that was Finally Friday by George Jones. We'll be back with Micah's weekend wrap up right after this commercial break.
Company's been helping build this area for over 80 years. And Bailey's is bigger and better than ever. At Bailey Lumber Company, you'll find a 30,000 square foot showroom with everything from nuts and bolts and power tools to paint, electrical, plumbing, and flooring, and from the basics to the hard to find. Bailey Lumber Company is a 5-year lumber yard with over 140,000 square feet under roof. Their lumber inventory has doubled over the years, and what you need under your roof, you'll find at Bailey's under theirs. Drive a little and save a lot to Bailey Lumber Company, 5 miles east of Rothwell on Highway 70 to Bailey's.
We all know Choctaw Casino Idabel is a great place for adults to kick back and have a great time. But you know what makes it even better? It's fun for the whole family. Yeah, even for the kids. The district at Choctaw Casino Idabel offers up a huge serving of family fun, like bowling, a snack bar. And if that's not enough, we've also thrown in a giant arcade. We even offer party packages and event specials where you get to play, kids get to play too. It sounds like a win-win to us. See people and the family at the district at Choctaw Casino Idabel.
That's right. It's time for Micah's Man Up here on Audubell's First 96.7 KBEL. And Well, it's actually Micah's weekend wrap up, but I have something special in mind. Now, I hope you have a great weekend, safe weekend. Watch out for the crazy drivers. But today, we're going to do an ode to the seniors this playoff run. There's something special in the air this time of year. The lights feel a little brighter, the bleachers a little louder, and every snap, every dribble, every swing suddenly means everything. It's playoff time, where high school athletes step into the space between who they've been and who they're becoming. And today, we tip our hat to those seniors. For 4 years, they've put in the miles before sunrise, the reps after dark, the moments of sacrifice no one ever saw. And now, this is their stage. Their final ride wearing the colors they've bled for, their last chance to make that kind of memory that will echo long after the scoreboard shuts off. To the seniors, thank you for your leadership, for your heart, for showing the younger ones what it means to play for something bigger than yourself. No matter how this playoff run ends, you've left your mark on your team, your school, and your community. So tonight, take a deep breath, look around, and soak it all in. Because this is the moment you'll remember for the rest of your life. Good luck. Players, play with pride, play with passion, and play for each other. Now go out there and show them what McCurtain County football is all about. That was Micah's weekend wrap up. Have a safe weekend, everybody. Go watch your teams. If you can't make it to your team's game, go support the rest of the county teams. All right? Have a safe weekend. We have Marty Robbins with Big Iron here on 96.7 KBEL.
Big Iron Marty Robbins. I'm Oran Jackson hanging out with Micah Frazier on this Friday. Happy Friday. You're rolling with Oran Jackson right here. The weekend is officially knocking at the door. Whether you're headed to work, headed to school, or just headed for that first cup of coffee, hey, you made it. Stay locked into Audible's first 96.7 KBL. We got good music, good vibes, and a whole lot more coming your way this Friday. Here's Joe Nichols.
Hey folks, it's Robert Williams here from James Lodge Chevrolet in Brotherville. Have we missed your business in the past? If so, we want to change that. This month, during the Chevy Drives America event, we're pulling out all the stops that earn back your trust in business. From unbeatable deals to a hometown team that treats you right, now's the time to come back and see what you've been missing at James Lodge Chevrolet, where value drives everything. Visit us online at jameshodgechevy.com.
Pine Cellular is celebrating freedom from high cellular bills. $25 a month gives you unlimited talk, unlimited text, unlimited data. $25 a month. No minimum number of lines required. Get one phone, get 10, $25 a month each for unlimited talk, unlimited text, unlimited data. This is freedom, and it's available now from any one of the 9 cellular locations. Idabel, Kokomo, Hugo, Amherst, Talahina, and Clayton. No restrictions apply. Lifeline and hearing aid phones available.
We've all heard the old saying that there is strength in numbers, but for the Choctaw Nation, there is also tremendous strength in every individual who helps make us one of America's mightiest tribes. We honor and celebrate people from across the Choctaw Nation who contribute to their communities in a multitude of ways. They are the Choctaw Proud, and together we're more. Hear their stories at togetherwe'remore.com.
LifeCare is encouraging everyone to become an organization donor. So check your driver's license for a little red heart. If it's not there, visit www.lifeshareregistry.org and join the registry today. There's no telling whose life you can save.
It's Oran and Micah Frazier coming to life. Your favorite morning show.
Oran Jackson, Micah Frazier live on 259. Be sure to follow us on all social media. That's KBEL 96.7 FM on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all of the above. Thank you so much for tuning in. Here's 5'9" Tyler Hubbard. That's 5'9" Tyler Hubbard. And all right, McCurtain County, here's your little feel-good moment for this Friday. Look, no matter what kind of week you had, you woke up today with another shot at getting it right. Somebody out there is thankful for you, even if you don't realize it. So take a deep breath, shake off the stress, smile at somebody today, and keep pushing forward. Get your song requests in, 286-6642. We got John Party, Heartache Medication.
Bailey. Years, and what you need under your roof, you'll find at Bailey's under theirs. Drive a little and save a lot to Bailey Lumber Company, 5 miles east of Rothamo on Highway 70 to Bailey's.
There's a new style of fishing going around today, but it's not done with rods and reels or tackle. The rods and reels have been replaced with computers, and the tackle are now unsolicited emails. This is Kevin Britton at the Iredell National Bank. Never provide your personal information in response to an unsolicited request. No legitimate business or financial institution will ask you for information via an email. Helping your dreams become reality at the Iredell National Bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Bailey Lumber Company's been helping build this area for over 80 years. And Bailey's is bigger and better than ever. At Bailey Lumber Company, you'll find a 30,000 square foot showroom with everything from nuts and bolts and power tools to paint, electrical, plumbing, and flooring, and from the basics to the hard to find. Bailey Lumber Company is a 10-acre dry-food lumber yard with over 140,000 square feet under roof. Their lumber inventory has doubled over the years, and what you need under your roof, you'll find at Bailey's under theirs. Drive a little and save a lot to Bailey Lumber Company, 5 miles east of Rothamo on Highway 70 to Bailey's.
Guys in first class on a flight from New York to Los Angeles. Kind of making small talk, killing time, working with flight attendants. 30,000 feet above the Oklahoma.
This is KBEL. Yes, ma'am. Thanks for listening. This is KBEL. It's 8:30 to 9. People call them flyover states, but we call them home. The hard work, the sunsets, the wide open miles. Jason Aldean knows what's up. That was Flyover States. We got another song request, George Strait, I Cross My Heart. Stay tuned. From the start.
we look into the future, it's as far as we can see. So let's make each tomorrow be the best that it can be. I cross my heart and promise to give all I've got to give to make all the dreams come true. You'll never find a life that's true as mine. And if along the way we find a day it starts to storm, you got the promise of my love to keep you warm.
George Strait, I Cross My Heart. Thank you so much for that song request. And thank you so much, even more, for tuning in. And did you know cold weather actually changes your hormones and makes you crave more high-calorie comfort foods? That's why most people gain about 1 to 2 pounds each winter. A British doctor says it's from hunger hormones rising, fullness hormones dropping, and less sunlight lowering your mood. But there are easy fixes. Start meals with fiber, eat a protein-packed breakfast, add a little chili or cayenne, choose dark chocolate, get omega-3s, use smaller plates, and drink a big glass of water before you eat. We got Luke Combs next up, Ain't No Love in Oklahoma.
It's the last of a dying breed, a full-service gas station. Well, there's one right here in Idaho. Now, it used to be Garrett's, then it was Copeland's, and now it's the station. It's locally owned and operated, full service at the gas pump, and with that friendly and home service, they also do oil changes as well. Now, I've taken my truck to the station for oil changes for years. I like to do business with locally owned businesses like mine. When it's time for an oil change, do business with the station. They're on Washington, your locally owned and operated full service gas station.
It's Oran, Jackson, Micah, Frazier,
Ooh. Live on 259, Oran, Jackson, Micah, Frazier. Good morning on this happy Friday. It's 19 minutes after 8. Right after Zach Talk, we will do your national days, your memorable events, and notable birthdays. Stay tuned. Never been better.
I sleep like a baby. I never show
Play.
I don't drink whiskey. I don't know how it feels to hurt. Oh, I ain't been lonely since you said goodbye. Wish I could say I miss you, but you know I never lie. Yeah, I met somebody too. She's a model out in LA, and she's begging me to move. She says Malibu's very good. I ain't decided if I'm going or not, but at the end of the day, I sleep like a baby. I never show up late for work. I don't drink whiskey. I don't know how it feels.
I've been lonely.
Since you said goodbye, wish I could say I miss you, but you know I never lie. Yeah, I've never been better. Things are going my way. I sleep like a baby. I never show up late for work. Oh, I don't drink whiskey. I don't know how it feels to hurt. Oh, I ain't been lonely since you said goodbye. Wish I could say I miss you, but you know I never lie.
That was Zach Top, I Never Lie, and it's now time for your notable birthdays, national days, and memorable events here on Audible's First, 96.7 KBL. Today, for November 14th, we have Prince Charles, turned 77 today, heir to the throne of the United Kingdom and ex-husband of the late Princess Diana. We have Josh Duhamel. He's an actor and Win a Date with Tad Hamilton, turns 53 today. We have Kurt Schilling, former Major League Baseball pitcher, turns 59 today. We have Patrick Warburton. He's an actor in Seinfeld and Family Guy, turns 61 today. We have Stephen Bishop, songwriter for the On and On, turns 74 today. We have James Young. He's a singer and guitarist, turns 76 today. We have Vanessa Bayer, actress for Saturday Night Live, turns 44 today. Mason Gooding, actor and son of Cuba Gooding Jr., turns 29 today. And lastly, we have Obi Trice, turns 48 today. So if your birthday is today, you are not alone. And today's national holidays for November 14th, we have Loosen Up and Lighten Up Day, aka Lulu. Take a deep breath, shake off the stress, and don't take life too seriously today. We have National American Teddy Bear Day. Shout out to the childhood MVP, the teddy bear, still undefeated in comfort. We have National Family PJ Day. If you're still in pajamas this morning, honestly, you're doing life right. It's National Pickle Day. Grab a pickle and crunch with confidence. Today is your day, pickle lovers. It's National Seatbelt Day. Quick reminder to buckle up. The life you save could be your own. We have National Spicy Guacamole Day. Turn up that heat. Today is a perfect excuse for extra guacamole. It's Operating Room Nurse Day. Much love to the OR nurses out there, the quiet heroes who keep things together. It's National Spirit of National Speakers Association Day. A little nod to all the voices out there inspiring and encouraging others. And lastly, it's National Donor Sabbath Day. Take a moment to think about the gift of life. Organ donors truly make miracles possible. And that was all of your national days for November 14th. And for memorable events, on 1851, Herman Melville's novel Moby Dick was published in the U.S. In 1908, Albert Einstein presents his quantum theory of light. In 1935, on this date, Nazis deprived German Jews of their citizenship. On 1952, actor Ray Sharkey is born. He dies in 1993. In 1968, Yale University announced it was going co-ed. In 1996, on this date, Michael Jackson and Debbie Rowe are married. They later got a divorce. In 2013, gangster Whitley Bulger is sentenced to 2 consecutive life sentences plus 5 years for his numerous crimes. And on 2015, a pair of white leather boots worn by Elvis during his 68 comeback TV special performance are bought by a collector in the UK for $45,000. It's also November 14th is International Girls' Day. Here's a clip from Girls Just Want to Have Fun by Cindy Looper. By November 14th is International Girls' Day. On this day in 1960, Ray Charles went #1 with Georgia on My Mind. Here's a clip.
Oh, sweet song, keep Georgia on my mind. Georgia on my mind. I said, Georgia, Georgia.
Shout out to Ray Charles, went #1 with Georgia on My Mind. And Patrick Warburton turned 61 today. In this clip from Seinfeld, Elaine asked Pootie if he believes in God.
Oh, so you're pretty religious.
Okay.
So is it a problem that I'm not really religious? Why not?
I'm not the one going to hell.
That was Patrick Warburton, turned 61 today. And it's 30 minutes after 8, just in time for Trading Lines. Stay tuned. We'll be right back right after Eric Church. Springsteen, thank you so much for tuning in on this Friday morning.
To this day, when I hear that song, I see you standing there on the lawn.
All right, Facebook Live, thank y'all so much for tuning in. We'll be back Monday morning at 7 a.m. for the 7 a.m. scripture. You know what it is.